Welcome to Vine Lake Cemetery, one of the last surviving remnants from Medfield's beginnings. For 367 years, it has been a location for solitude, contemplation, and reflection. Families continue to come here to honor and celebrate both life and death in a peaceful environment. Your visit here will draw you to the cemetery's historic significance, its contemporary interpretive importance, and its passive public use. I'm Rob Gregg, president of Vine Lake Preservation Trust, which is a nonprofit charitable organization promoting appreciation of the cultural, historical, and natural resources here in Vine Lake Cemetery. As stewards of an active public cemetery and a national historic place, our mission is to preserve Vine Lake Cemetery by inspiring people to care for, enjoy, and explore its culture. Our goal is to promote the appreciation of the cultural, historic, and natural resources, and our devotion is to protect this cemetery and share it with future generations.
I'm Jean Mineo with the Cultural Alliance of Medfield, and we think of culture in broad terms in our small town, and history certainly plays a big role in our identity. Vine Lake Cemetery is a wonderful cultural asset, whether it's by preserving our history through the stories and events and the lives of those that are memorialized here, or by showcasing the sculptural works and carvings from the earliest days of our country, or by providing a quiet place to walk or just to consider the poetry and phrases on the headstones. The cemetery has many stories to share and many ways for you to experience it online or best of all, here in person. The Trust and all of its volunteers have done a remarkable job in their careful stewardship and the exciting programs that make this a very special place for Medfield and beyond.
Many of us venture into a cemetery without expecting to encounter art, yet that is precisely what we experience here at Vine Lake Cemetery. The act of looking and slowing down allows us to discover layers of meaning within each memorial. Even the simplest slate gravestone or the most ornate marble memorial can have an unexpected impact. Carved and engraved stones have been a feature of burial sites since ancient times, making the histories of such places intrinsic to the history of the art of sculpture. In the 17th and 18th centuries, grave markers and monuments were among the first forms of three-dimensional craft to emerge in the transplanted European culture of eastern Massachusetts. Walking through Vine Lake Cemetery's gravescape, we can seek out those monuments and appreciate them from multiple points of view. We can get up close to them, linger for as long as we like, and return to them again and again. We can observe how they reflect light and color through the changing seasons, and how they develop the dark patina of age over time. The cemetery's natural space can be experienced as an outdoor museum with different rooms or galleries of memorials that span 3 centuries. An integral part of the Trust's mission is to steward this diverse collection of commemorative art. Through a steady trajectory of initiatives, the Trust has taken steps to protect and stabilize these memorials. We hope that this video will inspire you to come to the cemetery, to look with new eyes at these memorials, appreciating the visual language and history of the cemetery's memorials as a window into our culture and expressions of commemoration. Please join us in reimagining Vine Lake Cemetery as an intriguing museum.